Yeah, I'm so happy to be here at GalaxyCon in Raleigh, North Carolina. It's the key for me is to be around people who are excited, who are in wonder and expectation, who are living out their dreams of being superheroes. After this pandemic, most people feel a little bit sheltered and a little bit lost, and I think coming to an event like this allows them to be acknowledged by someone like me who says, "You are a superhero." Just to be able to get here and to be courageous enough to come out, whether you're vaccinated or not, we hope you are, but to keep other people safe and to be able to connect again is what's really important. My starting point is I start with nothing each time I create a role, and that's been an interesting process for me. So the building blocks sometimes resemble each other, whether I'm playing a historical character, as I recently have done with Godfather of Harlem. I do a lot of research and find out who that character is. But I don't really try to relay any character to another. I try to allow that new freedom of creativity with each character to begin afresh and anew. So there may be some personality differences or even similarities between some characters I play. I really try to start with a clean slate and start from scratch each and every time. And I find something in doing that, I find something new. For example, the differences between Moff Gideon and the difference between he and Gus Fring. Gus is very comported and very contained, where Moff Gideon does all of his own badness. He's able to fly the TIE fighter, he's able to shoot, and he's a little bit of a different character in that way. Although stern and powerful, there's a reason behind, as there is with other characters I play like Gus, behind what he does. And what I love about him is that he is intricately available in terms of his intellectual process. He knows everything. You have something I want. You may not think you know what you have, but it means the world to me. He's very honest, very, very straightforward, and tells you, hey, look, he's like the gunslinger that says, if you draw on me, you're going to die. But if you don't draw on me and you put your hands together and let me cuff you, you have a chance that the judge may let you live. So that's Moff Gideon. It's really wonderful to see all of the Spike Lee movie fans. The audience grows wider and larger with each day as young people start to realize that there's a black culture of fraternity that they didn't know existed, and that there is a community in Atlanta that has African American colleges where people who have never been able to have that experience go and see where some of the great minds, writers, artists come from. So there's a very big difference between that particular audience and the audiences for Star Wars, one of the biggest franchises in the world. After the first movies, I fell in love with Princess Leia. I wanted to be Darth Vader. I have some similarities to Darth in my character now, maybe, except I don't wear the helmet and don't have a covered head. But that is the world of dreams. Dreams are made in this world, this particular world, because you see all the very different grades of people who are struggling with light and dark. And it's a wonderful thing that you can watch this wonderful show by Jon Favreau and David Filoni that allow us to dream again, to feel like we too can be super. And the truth is, we already are.